Our Truth to Go teacher this month is none other than our own founder of 100 Huntley Street and the Crossroads Ministry, David Mainse. Reading again from Jesus' Sermon on the Mount in the book of Matthew chapter 5. Let's look at today's key verse before Dad shares some thoughts. Matthew chapter 5 and verse 5. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth.
Thank you. Thank you, Ron. Back in 1995, I took an entire year with a little bit every day on 100 Huntley Street. And we had a phenomenal response. According to the staff that looked after the book we published back there, it was one of the most requested books we've ever presented as a monthly offer here at Crossroads, 100 Huntley Street. And so the suggestion was made, why not update it? Why not do the series again, but in a one-month situation, which we're doing here on Truth to Go. But that book in its entirety, with a lot of updating, a lot of changes, beautiful new colored pictures, that book is yours for the asking. You'll find out later how you can get your copy of Journey into Joy. We have in this particular episode something we're calling meekness, not weakness, which is strength under control. That's today's step in our journey into joy. I came across a man called J. Upton Dixon, a fun-loving fellow who talked of writing a book entitled Cower Power. He also founded an organization for submissive people. It was called Doormats. That's an acrostic that stands for Dependent Organization of Really Meek and Timid Souls. Their motto was, the meek shall inherit the earth, if that's okay with everybody. Their symbol was the yellow traffic light. Well, Mr. Dixon sounds like he would be a lot of fun. However, what is disturbing about all of this is that many people assume the ridiculous ideas behind doormats and cower power represents the quality of meekness. I should hope not, because meekness is an essential ingredient in joyful living. In our modern use of English, the word meek is often mistaken to mean spinelessness. It paints the picture of a submissive and ineffective creature. But it so happens that the word meek, when originally used in the English language, meant much, much more. Meek in the Bible is translated from a Greek word, praus, which was one of the great Greek ethical words. Aristotle, the Greek philosopher, had a practice of defining every virtue as the midpoint between two extremes. Aristotle defines meekness in this way. It's also the midpoint between excessive anger and excessive apathy in the face of injustice. He saw it as being well balanced, a happy medium between too much and too little anger. Aristotle also made this wise observation. He said, anybody can become angry with the right person. Be angry with the right person to the right degree, at the right time, for the right purpose, and in the right way. Aristotle said that's not easy, but give it a try. The second Greek usage for the word praus, that we translate as meek, was attributed to an animal that had been domesticated and trained to obey. And as a result, the animal showed great self-control. It was the lack of this self-control quality which ruined another Greek, Alexander the Great, who in a fit of uncontrolled temper while drunk, hurled a spear at his best friend and killed him. Also in a fit of anger, the Soviet Union dictator Stalin died from the results of that fit of anger, a coronary occlusion. We could say then that the word meek, this essential ingredient for joy, is described this way. A person who is well balanced in nature, always angry at the right time, never angry at the wrong time, and has every instinct, impulse, and passion under control. In Matthew 5:5, Jesus says, "Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth." Meekness is not weakness, but it is strength under control, strength that is harnessed by wisdom. Meekness in your life will bring you more respect, more appreciation, more favor, and of course, more joy.